So I'm going to show you how to put a schematic that you've either drawn in a drawing program or you've drawn by hand into the actual document itself. So what I've done down here is I've used my subheading. So your introduction, you've typed some introduction there. It was on and on and on and on. He's got all this stuff. And then this little sub was from my other video. Now I need to put this in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make this as I'm going to highlight it a little bit. I'm going to center it. I'm going to maybe make it a little bit bigger, maybe 14 something, but I'm going to highlight the fact that that's the title for whatever the image is going to be. Now I put motor control 4 and then I wrote the application. Now just to remind you guys, you have to make up an application for this document. I mean, for this report. So whatever the application is, I'm not going to hint a couple. You just think about it. Okay, here we go. I'll continue on. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to insert a picture. Now, where does a picture come from? Well, you can either have written a circuit diagram somewhere. I don't know, that's not a circuit diagram. Oh, actually, there's a circuit diagram there, kind of. You could have done it by hand. Take a picture of it. Then load it, email it to yourself, get a copy of that image. I would suggest cropping it a little bit, because if you take a picture and you can see, you know, part of your keyboard or something in the picture, dude, that is not professional. Crop that picture. You can crop that picture in any drawing program. You can crop it in Paint. You can even crop it in Word, I think. Or you could actually bring it up and do a screenshot. That's a good idea. Bring it up and do a screenshot. So you can get it. Your screenshot tool will crop. So crop your picture. Somehow get that picture. And then save it into a file and then put that image in here. Actually, if you just crop the picture, actually, you know what? I'm just going to show you something. You know what? I'm going to go to, it's me and my typing. So I'm just going to go to images. Okay, so here's a simple circuit. Okay, that's the circuit I want to put in my diagram. This is just one example. So here we go. I'm looking at my screen snip tool. I'm going to click on this and I'm going to grab it. Oh no, you know what? I missed the top. I'm gonna grab it here. I'm gonna grab it oh, that's nice. Grab it just like that. Okay, boom, it's grabbed. It's now in my clipboard. I can go over here and I can just hit paste. Control V. So now I've got an image there, right? And I'm going to put another image there. That's not my circuit, and of course, you know, references, citations, or reference, you got to refer to that. Now, that's not your picture. You took your picture somewhere else. So if you want, you can bring up your picture in whatever drawing program or whatever thing on your computer shows you pictures, whatever program you use, and do a screenshot. I mean, do a screen capture shot, or you can actually crop the image and then put it in here as a file. You can go file, insert, you can go insert and then pictures, and then from this device I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go to my Dropbox. I'm going to go to Humber Courses. I'm going to go to 110. I'm going to go to circuit, bear with me, circuit control circuits. Here we go. There you go. Bam. So it's here now, and you know that you've got to label this motor with the ohms that is the cube root of your student number, plus I need you to put the actual number from the data sheet. We can see I did post the PDF, and you go down here. So here's the PDF. I'm going to open it up, and that's it. It's HC, blah, 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 Imperial, something, whatever it is. So that is your product code for your motor. Just copy that and put that into your image. So if you need to, I don't care what software you use to do that, but you need to put that. I'm just going to do a there, that's pretty good. I'm just going to paste this here so I know that that is a manufacturer product code for the motor. I think I'm going to make that font just a little smaller. There you go. That's maybe a little bigger. Okay, good. So there you go. So you can do that in Paint. You can do that in Word. I don't care how you do it. You have to have the manufacturer's product code beside the motor when you do that. So you know what? I'm just going to select all of this, copy, or I could save this file. However you do it. You know what? Actually, I'll show you something that's really cool. I'm going to go back to that Word document. So now that I've made a change to that file, watch this, you'll love it. I'm actually going to save that file. Now, watch this. I'm going to close that. So this image didn't have that. I changed that image. So I want the new image to actually have that motor product code in there. So the manufacturer's product code will come in when I do this. Watch this. Change picture. You love this. So I'm going to go and grab the picture. See? Right there, it's got the product code. When I click on it, magic, it'll jump in. Ready? Bam. There you go. So it's the same picture. It's the same size. It just grabbed the other one that I saved with the product code in it. So we have now that is there. Now the thing is, I want to move that around a little bit. I'm going to go for wrap text. I can put that square. If I put that square, it actually ends up going all over the place. It'll go into any document you have, which actually looks good if you have like a paragraph and you want to stick that in there. But I don't want to do that. What I want to do is, let me move that, move it up here. I want to go and I want to put it as, I can put it, like what I actually like to do is I like to make it in front. So I do in front of text, and then it just goes anywhere. It doesn't mess around with my text or my document. So now I can just hit enter several times and just bring it up here, and I can put it in. Maybe it's a little too big, I don't know. Here we go. Motor control for application. There you go. That's a circuit in there, and that can be your hand drawing. If you hand draw it, it's got to be done real nice and pretty. So that is how you insert an image into a Word document. Now I'm going to do a video on how to put a PDF in.